1,468 children between the ages of 12 and 18 are languishing in Pakistani prisons. However, there are very few borstal institutions or youth reformatories and no juvenile courts in the country. The Rights of the Juvenile Offenders Bill 2009 was recently discussed in Parliament, but a similar ordinance was also promulgated in 2000, though most analysts believe that it was not implemented in letter and spirit.
The major question is about the enforcement. Do they have borstal jails for children? We don't see it anywhere. We don't see any facilities of education, health, psychological facilities, exercise facilities, physical facilities for children and even for adults, but I will say specifically for children in jail.
Most of the children in Pakistani jails come from poor families. They cannot engage good lawyers and they are not even provided proper education and health facilities in prison.
I know certainly for one or two jails where the tuberculosis have been spread because that's an infectious disease and contagious, because one or two children were they had TB because there was no sunlight in the room, they were locked up and there was no fresh air and the food was not really sufficient enough for them to build their immune system.
Surveys show that when these children get out of prison, they tend to indulge in criminal activities.
Doesn't have any education, doesn't have any skill in their hand, they will definitely go back and for easy money.
The Lahore High Court struck down the Juvenile Justice System Ordinance in 2004, calling it unconstitutional, unreasonable and impractical. Since then, the federal government and the provincial administrations have failed to address the issue. All provincial administrations maintain that this issue falls under their jurisdiction, insisting that they will not allow the federal government to tell them how to tackle this problem. While this turf war intensifies, juvenile prisoners are waiting for justice. Nausheen Yusuf, Dawn News, Islamabad.